So I was just watching some YouTube about the construction of aircraft carriers, and something occurs to me which I thought I'd share. And what it is I'm thinking about the construction of these absolutely massive ships. I'm thinking how this construction happened and where the idea for aircraft carriers came from. And what it is there's something in the mentality of men which leads men to work in a way which is very productive and very inventive. I think one definition of manhood is that men are regarded as human doings rather than human beings. And I think there is some truth to this. Men are expected to work in certain ways and be productive and be useful. It's very important to a man generally to provide services and functions which are very important to run systems of all kinds. And I was thinking about this aircraft carrier and I was looking at the features of it and seeing all of the metal, all of the construction features, and the huge scale of it. And I know that it was men who built this ship somehow. It looks impossible to build something like an aircraft carrier, but I know that men got together and were very inventive, very hardworking, and they found ways to construct these enormous vessels. And it really doesn't make a lot of sense how men managed to do this because it just seemed impossible to scale the ships and the number of features and all the metal and the design techniques. And I'm thinking the very idea of an aircraft carrier came from a man. There is something in the nature of men which leads them to be inventive and to conceive of ideas regularly and uniquely. It is a phenomenal feature of men that they have this ability to produce and to do and to invent and to conceive so many ideas. It is kind of inexplicable, but I do think the definition of manhood being that men are regarded as human doings rather than human beings, I think this is accurate. And although there are issues to do with this definition in terms of what this means for a man living and the effect on his life experience, the definition definitely seems to capture the reality of what men do in the world. And it is incredible how much men manage to achieve in very difficult circumstances. And the ideas are very impressive. And then the execution of these ideas also very impressive. And the conception of an aircraft carrier and then the construction of an aircraft carrier, and then the running of the ship. All of it is down to the inventiveness and productivity of men. And I say this to acknowledge some features of manhood, which never happens normally. But I do think it is very impressive, and we all rely on this feature of men. And recognizing this feature, I think, is a good thing, and it should happen more often. It definitely makes sense.